to endure and acknowledge I give much praise and adoration to thee, the Most High, Mother God, and Neteru. Peace and light, family. I am Priestess Caprit Ma'akaru, son of Kayu, and I want to welcome you to my broadcast here on Blog Talk Radio. First and foremost, I want to give much thanks and gratitude to all of my ancestors of light who have paved the way for me to be here in this place and at this time. I am truly grateful for the times that you have aided me, times known to me and times unknown to me. Tuwa Unku, Tuwa Shepsu, Tuwa Water Ancestors of Light in Jutsu. I also want to give special thanks to my spiritual family. I am truly, truly grateful for the influences that you have brought and have on my life. Family, my broadcast today will be short and to the point. It is a personal broadcast to me, meaning it is something that has resonated within inside of me, that has been laid on my heart. I want to direct this message especially to my young, same-gender loving brothers and sisters of color. Even though I say that it is a universal message and we all can actually benefit from it. A couple of days ago, I came across a video while surfing the web on YouTube, and the title caught my eye. The title was by a young Christian sister who did a video regarding her testimony and how she was saved from homosexuality. Now, what I want to address is not so much what was said in the video, but mostly from the responses that she got from some of these young same-gender loving family who responded to the video. First, I want to say that it's really not necessary for us to be so harsh or so judgmental on this sister. And I know some of the things that she said, it felt as though she was condemning you. But in truth, she was not. She was condemning herself. And I say that because this sister has found her truth, and she is walking her path. Now, when I say that, I'm saying that her truth and her path has nothing to do with you. Her truth, her journey, is not your truth or your journey. And your journey and your truth is not hers. We all have a personal journey that we take. A personal journey that leads us to the oneness of the divine. It is from the wisdom of our hearts in which we enter this truth. One of the things that the young sister said was that she knew in her heart that the life that she was living was not of her. And in a sense, I can identify with that. I can bear witness myself, and some of us as well can identify living a truth or living a life that is not our truth. For many years, a lot of us live a life of lies as heterosexual. We lied to ourselves. We lied to our loved ones. We lied or we entered into relationships that we knew from our hearts that wasn't a part of who we are. So when this sister makes a video and she calls it her testimony and she is rejoicing, then we should understand. We should understand where she's coming from. Because at one point, for some of us, we were in the same predicament, but in reverse. And it is a time to rejoice. And it is a time to testify when you find your truth. You know, I know that we live in a society that condemn us for who we are. And it's only because they do not understand, overstand, however you want to put it, who we are. And I say this, and I tell anybody who confront me with this type of issue, I'll tell them, it is not for you to understand, because it is not your truth. It is my truth. You know, when we get in trouble is when we start to try to look or find our truth outside of ourselves, when all along our truth is within us. It comes from the wisdom of our hearts. And as long as we could understand that, then we can understand the divine. We can understand the universal truth. You know, a lot of us don't get the opportunity to find our path or to live our truth. There's too many of us. You know, we have our young brothers and sisters who are committing suicide and who are being beat down like dogs in the streets because they attempt to live their lives. You have many of us who live our entire life as lies because we're too worried or too concerned of that outside influence, that outside that try to tell us to walk their paths and to live their truth. And that's when we really get in trouble, when we try to walk and live other people's paths and other people's truths. This reminds me of a story that a young sister told me a few years ago about her grandmother. Her grandmother, at the age of 90, on her deathbed, revealed her truth. She told her granddaughter, "I know who or what you are, because I am too." And of course, her granddaughter was shocked because she never knew that her grandmother was the same gender-loving woman. For 90 years, this woman lived her life in secret, or lived her life as a lie. She didn't find her truth until she was on her deathbed. And by revealing this truth before